You know, look, Kevin was, he was the guy that was right in the middle of so many things for the Titans, so many great memories. And he did nothing wrong. I mean, he ran his route.
It is caught by Dyson. Can he get...
The ball came to him. I just think it's two players one-on-one and one player doing what he should have done, and that's make the tackle. And unfortunately, they just came up short.
We all love Super Bowl commercials. They're an essential part of America's biggest game. However, recently these advertisements have failed to address the real problems surrounding Super Bowl week and our experience of it. For that reason, this year I've made an advertisement of my own. But before my commercial fixes Super Bowl week once and for all, let us explore the problem itself.
I remember exactly where I was on the last play of Super Bowl 34. I was 9 years old at the time, and my favorite video game was Madden with Eddie George on the cover. Needless to say, I was rooting for the Titans, and I was heartbroken. Plays like that one are what makes the legacy of the Super Bowl so special. The helmet catch, throwing it from the one, and of course, the last time the Super Bowl was in Atlanta, Kevin Dyson reaching that ball out and coming 1 yard short.
The Rams have won the Super Bowl.
However, as great as it is to reminisce, sometimes I feel like these sports broadcasting networks overdo it. You would think that a 24/7 news cycle for 2 weeks over one game would make them get creative, but they just get repetitive.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady! Tom Brady is also the greatest of all time.
This year marks the first time the Super Bowl has been in Atlanta since that play. And I already know they're going to force feed it to us all week long, unless I do something about it.
There's 6 seconds left.
Yeah.
You're on the 10-yard line. Tell me about that play.
One thing that sticks out, and it has for dang near 20 years, is I just remember right there catching the ball, seeing the ball coming through the line of scrimmage, the ball coming right at my gut, catching it and thinking I'm about to score, and all I saw was yellow paint. Unfortunately, man, I came up short.
I'm assuming you've seen that play quite a few times since.
Yeah, especially this time of year. It seems to be played a lot.
What if I told you I can make it so they're not playing that play this year?
I would be very interested to hear how that would work out. Because with it being the Super Bowl in Atlanta, being the first time it's been back there since, I kind of figured there's going to be a lot of chatter, especially about the last time Super Bowl was there.
Unfortunately, the most well-known play of Kevin's career, being 1 yard short of Super Bowl 34, is also Kevin's biggest failure in life. And Super Bowl week, with the eyes of our country watching, is the last time you want your largest failure to be highlighted.
Can he get in? No, he cannot.
However, broadcasting someone's biggest failure is not always in good taste. For example, it would be damn near unacceptable to talk so negatively about someone if they just died. What if we fake your death?
The death of me?
If Kevin Dyson died on the Monday of Super Bowl week, a couple things would happen. Not only would he most likely, based on other post-mortem opinions, be remembered as one of the greatest ever at his craft, but he would also be mourned for the entirety of Super Bowl week. And while mourning someone, it is in very poor taste to talk about their downfalls. Rather, that is a time to highlight their achievements.
He throws it across the field to Dyson. He's got something. 30, he's got 40, something. 50, he's got it. 40, he's got it. Touchdown, Titans! Tennessee has pulled a miracle.
When you're calling a game and something unfortunate has happened, say maybe someone's like passed away, how do you talk about that but treat it with the respect it deserves, you know?
It's not easy at all. You handle it with as much tact as you possibly can, and hopefully you don't come off sounding like you don't have the passion or compassion that should be a part of it.
They're gonna talk about what made you the greatest. And honestly, a lot of times, like when musicians die, like kind of average musicians, then they end up saying that was like the greatest musician.
True.
So you might end up, they might say that you're the greatest wide receiver of all time, and then you come back, it's like, hey, I'm actually alive. They can't take it back.
They can't take it back, so then they don't play it ever again?
Yeah.
Looming in the background of this year's Super Bowl is the threat of having that one play of Kevin Dyson almost scoring a touchdown on the last play of the last time the Super Bowl was in Atlanta shoved down our throats all week long.
Mike Jones made the tackle, and the Rams have won the Super Bowl.
Not only is it going to suck for us, but it's also not in Kevin's best interest to have his biggest downfall continually publicized on the national stage. And for that reason, we made this Super Bowl commercial.
When I get home from school, I always want to hang out with my dad. Dad, I'm home. Play hide and go seek with him in the basement. Toss football with him in the park. Watch my favorite shows with him before bed. But unfortunately, I can't do that anymore because he has passed away. And please, in this time of mourning, remember my dad how he would want to be remembered.